morning everybody and happy Monday. Today we are lucky enough to be able to go on a preview of the Skyliners. So if you can't tell, that's where I am right now. It is so exciting. So we are able to go on all three routes. That's the one from Hollywood Studios to and from Caribbean Beach, from Caribbean Beach to and from Pop Century and Art of Animation, and from the Caribbean Beach over to Epcot. So we're going to enjoy all three trips today. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Come along and let's start this adventure. Let's go exploring. Thank you.
Have a good one. Take a seat.
And away we go. Whee! And into the sky. We just got on at Hollywood Studios and this will take us to the stop at the Caribbean Beach Resort, which is one of their main sort of hub stops. And then from there we can go out to Pop Century and Art of Animation, or we can go out to International Gateway, which is the back entrance to Epcot. Such a beautiful morning. So you can see these are the wooden benches. So, do you know what? They're kind of a bit like a TARDIS. You can definitely fit 5 people along there. So here's me. I'm not even right up at the edge of the window, and there is plenty of room behind me. So it's very spacious. Much bigger on the inside than they look when you see them in the sky going by. You can also see my hair blowing. There is a beautiful breeze. I know a lot of people were complaining, saying there's no AC, that's a bad idea, how's it going to work? But this is a beautiful breeze. I could go around in this quite happily. This is better than my car window down driving. You get an even better breeze than that. So I'm enjoying my trip so far. This is an unwrapped vehicle, which means there's no picture on it. So there's no design and it's completely open, but that makes it even better for being able to get pictures or to see where you're going. Though of course some of the designs are beautiful and absolutely stunning. BB-8! And they're very lovely to appreciate. And this is the hub here, so that didn't take very long at all. That was only a couple of minutes, and we can get out here and change at any of our other destinations. They go really quite fast, and it looks really fast going into the station. I'm gonna move from the other side so you can see. It looks really fast going into the station, and it's quite fun. So here we go. And we go down into the descent. Woo! On the way up towards Nemo and Friends. Ah! And stop. Good morning. Thank you. So the disabled ones, when they come through, they run through this motor here. It'll go through a latch which changes its destination out at this red bit here. It means instead of going round in the loop to continue back to Hollywood Studios, they go forward where this yellow one is, just sitting here, which gives people time to be able to load in, to get onto the Skyliner carriage without it moving, without it going round in any pressure. And then it just goes back down this loop here where they're all waiting and rejoins in the queue and goes round. We're at the main hub area for the Skyliner, as you can see up here. It looks very Grand Central Station, I think. And then here we are just at Caribbean Beach Resort, which is just across the way there, and you can exit down this ramp and head over to your hotel. And that's Caribbean Beach, just across the water that goes all around there. So here we can go to Riviera Resort, that's not open yet but will be come the end of the year, and Epcot, or we can go to Art of Animation and Pop Century. So we're going to go to the left first and then we will do a loop and then head over to Epcot. And we're ready to go off again in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hands up! Woo! So this one will take us to Pop Century and Art of Animation. I'm not sure if we have to get off and then reload back on again, or if we can just follow me back.
Welcome aboard
I
the
think we have to
Disney
get off.
Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
Thank you.
Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
And just out the window here we can see Art of Animation, which is a really beautiful resort. I've been lucky enough to stay here before. I'd even just visit this resort for some of the photo opportunities. Unlike Disney's California parks, we don't have a Cars Land here at Walt Disney World, but they do have a Cars area over there. You can see the Little Mermaid area right now, but they do have a Cars area with some fantastic photo ops and some great fun there as well. Oh, we're gonna cross the water, woohoo! Down we go.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
And then over the water on the other side is Pop Century. So if you don't want to stay Art of Animation or can't get a reservation, you can stay over there, walk across this bridge, and get to see Art of Animation as well. Well, that one's very short. That was definitely less than 5 minutes. Much quicker than a bus. And very, very
remain seated until the doors
speedy and easy.
Open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children. Collect your belongings and watch your step.
I guess if there's queues, chewy as well. If there are queues that may take a little bit longer, but it's definitely a fun way to travel. So here we are, just at Art of Animation with the Little Mermaid rooms just over here. Might be the Nemo rooms there actually. I think I can see Crush in the distance. Is a maximum of 10 guests or a maximum of 6 with any additional support needs. Ooh, that one's cool. I've not seen that one before. Haunted Mansion, yeah. We just got off for the Art of Animation Pop Century stop. We just walked around the loop. We're back on again. Okay, so this is a wrapped carriage, so you can still see out of it. You can still get a great view. But as you can see, it's got that tint on it, so it'll keep the sun glare out maybe a little bit more than the others. I can see very well in front of me across the way here, but here it's a little bit more difficult to see through if I wanted a view from there. This is a disabled one coming through. So as you can see, instead of following the others, it just passes all the way through, joins the rest of them and stops to let people get on. And off to Epcot we go. Por favor, mantenga alejado de las puertas. Slowly, we got there. And away we go. One last time, well, second last time, but one last trip from Caribbean Beach Resort to Epcot. Woo! And we're off. Woo! And just one thing to note with the strollers, they have to fit within the limits of a 30 to 48 limit to be able to fit into these Skyliners. And you don't need to wait at the additional support needs stop. You can just bring your stroller in as you would on the regular queue line and the regular guest stop as well. So long as you're obviously comfortable with wheeling your stroller in and coming in safely and carefully. Such a lovely view from this little trip that goes from the Caribbean hub over to Epcot. There is so much to see in this one. The princess and the frog. That's not what I meant when I said there's so much to see. There is so much to see with the way of Disney resort hotels. Caribbean Beach just straight ahead in front of me. Let's zoom in a little so you can get a better view of that. Awesome! And just coming up here is Disney's Riviera Resort, which I believe is meant to open in December this year. I'm very excited to see how that looks and what it's like. I'm very excited. It's coming on very well there. They're just working on the grounds by the looks of it. So this here is Riviera Station. The doors have opened because this is going to be a station stop once the resort opens. However, at the moment the resort is not open yet, so we're not able to stop and get off here. The doors are closing again and we are just turning the corner and about to be off, exploring our way to Epcot. And the doors are about to open just once more because this is where passengers would get on to head over towards Epcot. Morning!
Enjoy your flight!
Thank you!
Back at night when there's fireworks!
Yes, oh my gosh, the view must be amazing. That lady has a very, very good point. If you time it right and ride one of the Skyliner vehicles, especially probably this one because it's a longer trip. This trip here, if you went from the Caribbean Beach main, I'm going to call it the main hub area because it is the biggest turning point and it's got all the different connections that you can go to. So if you get a Skyliner cabin from there out to Epcot and back, it is a 36-minute trip. But yes, imagine being in the sky, timing it right, and seeing the fireworks. That would be amazing. Next to me waiting is a frozen carriage. Anna and Elsa with Olaf just happily chilling out there. Bye! Woo! Coming down towards us, this one here is one of the unwrapped ones, so you can see it doesn't have any graphics or design on it. We've stopped just for a moment briefly here, and this is the Riviera Station. And as you can see behind it, this is the Riviera Resort. It looks beautiful. And then the station goes over this way. And that is a Skyliner that takes you over to Hollywood Studios. As you can see, there is so much space in here. I could just totally go for a nap, chill out. But it is very, very spacious. There's a beautiful breeze coming in. It is about 9:30 in the morning. So it is a bit cooler at the moment, but I don't think there'd be too much issue in the extreme heat. There are going to be delays if it gets a little bit windy, or if there's storms coming, but that's health and safety, that's natural. I was very skeptical thinking that these were going to be extremely hot, but you know what? They're not. I know a lot of people still will always be skeptical, and this isn't said because I'm a cast member. This is said of my own experience and just because I think they are cool. Like, they're cooling and they're awesome. They're cool. I am gonna chill out and just enjoy my time by myself on the Skyliner. And when else are you gonna get time to ride the Skyliner on your own? So cool. Okay, we'll give you guys a little bit of a view, shall we? In the distance, just over here, is the Epcot Ball. You can see the top of the land pavilion as well. Paris and the Swan and Dolphin. This is a turning station that we're just slowly approaching. So there's no way of getting on and off here. It just changes, turns around and heads off in the opposite direction over here, where it'll take us to International Gateway. In we go! Woo! So quick when it comes into these stations. It's like a ride in itself. Oh, Huey, Dewey and Louie there. Daisy and Donald. Scrooge McDuck. Princess and the Frog, Tiana and Naveen. There's another unmarked carriage just passing us there. I definitely like these ones because you can get a view, especially if you're like me and you like to film everything. These are great! Off we go! Oh, Yonto. Guardians of the Galaxy, off on a mission to Hollywood Studios. For those skeptical, my hair's long and it's still wet from being washed this morning, but you can see it blowing in the wind. That's how much of a breeze that there is in here. A lovely breeze. See here as well, they have a big sign up, you'll see as we get closer, saying opening summer 2020. This building here is a Ratatouille building. It is a ride that originated in Disneyland Paris, and they have brought it here into the French pavilion in Epcot. So it's a trackless ride with screens. You ride in a little mouse and you go around the kitchen trying to divert your way around obstacles that you may come across if you are the size of a mouse. It's not one of my favorite rides, I will admit. However, in Paris it's a big ride because Paris don't always get such big rides as often as they do here in Walt Disney World. And you know what? Epcot really needs some bigger rides, and with them trying to change it to make it a lot more family orientated and a lot more exciting for the younger generation, then I think it's going to be a great addition. I do. And we come into the station. Woo! Hi there. Okay, we're gonna go. We've made it to the Epcot Center International Gateway Station. And look at the artwork with the hummingbirds. So beautiful. Hummingbird and dragonflies. They have done such an amazing job of this. I do like the station. It's very like an old greenhouse style. It reminds me very of Harry Potter actually. Woo! Away we go. Back to Hollywood Studios. So these are our boarding passes they gave us today for the preview. And it tells us where we are boarding to, and on the other side it gives us a map of it as well. There is all, ooh, we're going into the turning point. Ah, slightly bumpy when you enter this little turning point area, but it's very smooth the whole way when it stops. It's just when it changes from the wires onto a track, which is completely understandable and natural. What's going to happen is mechanics and Disney magic. A little bit of pixie dust to fly in the sky. So you've got Disney's Hollywood Studios, Caribbean Beach Resort, Pop Century Resort and Art of Animation, Disney's Riviera Resort, and the station at Epcot International Gateway. As I said, it takes about 36 minutes for me to have gone from the hub just passed to go to Epcot, to change over and to come all the way back to Caribbean Beach Resort again. Just over beyond these trees, this building here, the big blue one that blends into the sky, that is Guardians of the Galaxy coaster, which is going to open in 2021. That I am super excited for. That is going to be awesome. I mean, the building is massive. I love this one. There is Skyliner merchandise you can get that will be available on opening day. There are little toys, a magic band, t-shirts, a baseball cap, lanyards, so much to offer. Coming in November is also this adorable little Funko Pop with Mickey coming out of his own Skyliner cabin, one with Chip and Dale on it. Yes, go Mickey. So if you're into your merchandise, then it will be available for you. Hi folks, so this is us on our last little journey that takes us from Caribbean Beach back over to Hollywood Studios from where we started. I hope that you have had a fantastic time exploring the Skyliner, coming along on this adventure with me today to experience this new mode of transportation at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I really enjoy this mode of transportation. It is so much faster than the buses. Of course, if there is a queue, it might take a little bit longer, but you know what? It's different. It's something else. You get a view. It's beautiful. So I do hope that you have enjoyed your time with us, seeing how fantastic this is today. And that's from my own personal experience, not because I work for the company. I have really enjoyed myself today on the Skyliner, seeing Walt Disney World from the air. I remember being a child and being excited to go on the monorail. So I'm now just a big kid and I'm excited to go in Skyliner. So I hope that again that you have had a fantastic day with me here today. I hope that you get at some point in the near future to try out the Skyliner for yourself. Definitely try out. If you're skeptical, come on it, see what it's like. Maybe it'll change your mind. But until the next video, if you have enjoyed this one, remember to hit subscribe for more videos in and around Orlando for the next year. High five that little like button to let me know that you have enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful, happy Monday, and I will see you all soon. So have a wonderful day, and thank you all so very much for watching. We can see BB-8 on the carriage just in front of us here. There's Tower of Terror just ahead and not too far from us as we head back into Hollywood Studios. The entrance just there at the end of that path next to the Skyliner. So it's not even a long walk to get off the Skyliner, and security is right just next to it. Again guys, thank you so very much for watching. Have a marvelous day. That's definitely my favorite. Hey there. Thank you. Good, thank you.